Right. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to IBP's There Is Forever Love. Truly, the pandemic has given us a reason or reasons to celebrate life. And what is more befitting than the IBP giving recognition to the beautiful and enduring love stories of our lawyer couples. To join me and to help us give tribute to our lovely couples are attorneys Joey Inocencio from IBP Bulacan and attorney Leslie Taruk Orencia of IBP Tarlac Chapter.
I just finished my opening remarks.
Leslie, Dean,
Yes, in recognition that God is love, let us pause to reflect on the goodness of God. Let us embrace His blessings as we celebrate the fullness of His unwavering love for us.
Above all powers, above all kings, above all nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man, you were here before the world began. Above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders the world has ever known, above all wealth and treasures of the earth, there's no way to measure what you're worth. Crucified and laid behind a stone, you lived to die, rejected and alone, like a rose trampled on the ground. You took the fall and thought of me above all.
He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Above all
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him I will trust. Surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor of the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look and see the reward of the wicked. Because you have made the Lord, who is my refuge, even the Most High, your dwelling place. No evil shall befall you, nor shall any plague come near your dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. In their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against the stone. You shall tread upon the lion and the cobra, the young lion and the serpent you shall trample underfoot. Because He has set His love upon me, therefore I will deliver Him. I will set Him on high because He has known my name. He shall call upon me and I will answer Him. I will be with Him in trouble. I will deliver Him and honor Him. With long life I will satisfy Him and show Him my salvation. Psalm 91. To God be all the glory.
Amen. Everyone is enjoined to maintain the solemnity of the moment as we sing the Philippine National Anthem and the IBP March.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, kaya sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtinimig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng walhagis pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang higaya ng pagkay mga amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. IBP, the lawyers of the land, our noble nations unite us. IBP, we dedicate our lives, justice and fairness to triumph. Rule of law, our guiding light, for truth and freedom we will fight. As our people build their destiny, we will find our place in history, serve the country and the IBP, integrated part of the Philippines, sentinel of law and democracy, marching on in unity, mabuhay! IBP, the lawyers of the land, our noble nations unite us. IBP, we dedicate our lives, justice and fairness to triumph. Rule of law, our guiding light, for truth and freedom we will fight. As our people build their destiny, we will find our place in history, serve the country and the IBP.
Thank you. To welcome us today is our dashing and debonair, our national president, who himself is married to a compañera, the very lovely Milagros Mitoy Fernan Cayosa of Cebu. Friends, let us give a warm applause to President Domingo Egon Cayosa.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Governor Millet. Thank you to all those who put this project together, our chapters, of course, for your participation, the lovely lawyer couples who agreed to have their love stories publicized to inspire our members, our program officers, and most especially my colleagues in the 23rd Board of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines na hanggang ngayon ang ating pagkakaibigan tumataginting pa rin at tumutulong kayo sa amin sa 24th Board. So thank you very much, Governor Millet, Governor Charles, and Governor Fe Garcia. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Welcome. And congratulations to all of you and to all of us for taking time out from our serious and busy legal issues and work and do something very personal, very light, but very important in our lives. My dear friends, we started our leadership intending to do more, better, faster by transparency, accountability, efficiency, and partnering with others. And we are very much successful. We also promise to promote the global Filipino lawyer, and that is why your IBP now has very healthy relationships with different foreign bar associations so that we can better help our OFWs. Your national president now is a member of the executive committee of Law Asia, the biggest law group in Asia, comprising of 150 bar associations and eminent juries and legal personalities. But the third leg of our campaign really is also very important, very personal, because we would want to celebrate and tell the story of the good Filipino lawyer, or to tell the good story of the Filipino lawyer. Nakakaligtaan natin ito at kung minsan ang naririnig lang natin sa mass media, which is of course part of their business, is that mga negative things. We hear about lawyers pag na-ambush tayo, kung tayo ay nakakasuhan, nadidisbar. But it's high time also that we celebrate what is good among us. And therefore, when we talk of love, relationships, friendships, commitments, loyalties, respect among lawyers, what is more illustrative of that than the love story of lawyer couples? And as the caption or the title of the program or the project goes, there is forever love. The love stories that we will see, and I'm sure there are many others out there. We hope they will surface because we're coming up with a book, yung Lawyers in Love, no? These stories by Pañeras and Pañeros humanize all of us. As a matter of fact, myself, I met my wife, who is now a lawyer, Attorney Mitoy, when I was a first-year lawyer in the National Convention in Cebu City. So ours has also been a love story in the making. And many of the lovely couples featured in this afternoon's event, we know them. And we marvel and we affirm the love and the commitment that these couples have for each other. Now, lawyers in love hopefully will bring out the human in all of us, no? And one of a line that struck me early on when I was EVP is the proposed campaign line: simplify the law, humanize the lawyer. So in a way, that is what we're doing this afternoon. And hopefully we can continue with this in the next administration, because I believe there is no end of good stories of lawyer couples in love. No, we simplified the law, and the law of love, as we all know, is simple. No, love begets love. So let us be inspired, my dear friends, by the love story of the lawyer couples featured this afternoon, by this very intimate and personal sharing as an effort to do more, better, and faster at IBP. We hope that your IBP, our IBP, will sow love, and that by sowing love and showing that IBP cares for its members and celebrates the goodness and the good things among its members, we hope that in return, our members, the Filipino lawyers, will also give love back to the organization and the ideals and of the organization of the legal profession and the causes that we espouse and fight for. These are dangerous and challenging times, as you all know. They are very pressing issues, very serious concerns in the legal profession. But we hope that as we address all of this with the traditional courage of the Filipino lawyer as a sentinel of the rule of law, we gain more strength, more conviction, and more passion when we know that the organization loves us, and that IBP grows stronger when we know that the Filipino lawyers love and care for the integrated bar of the Philippines as well. So it is in this mutual benefit relationship that we hope that these simple activities that we do, sometimes even more, uh, then we can, on a more personal note, we hope that it will establish lasting relationships and friendships among us. Because at the end of the experience, one of the beautiful things that happens to you when you meet a fellow lawyer or you work a fellow lawyer is that you strike friendships. And even if you represent opposing or conflicting sides, the friendships would endure and they will be passed on to the next generation. So with this, again, thank you very much. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Let us maintain love in the legal profession. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, President Egon. Leslie?
Yes, thank you. That was Attorney Domingo Egon Q. Cayosa, the IBP National President. Gov. Millet, truly we agree that this is the beginning of telling the story of a good Filipino lawyer. But before we proceed, please allow us to introduce ourselves to our viewers today. Let me begin this by saying that I am most privileged to introduce one of the best-looking director of IBP Bulacan chapter, a legal practitioner for 25 years. Do the math, 25 years. A happily married man with two lovely daughters, Attorney Joey Inocencio. Hello, Attorney Joey.
Hello, Attorney Leslie. Thank you for that very warm introduction, if I may say.
He is also the current, president-elect incoming of IBP Bulacan chapter.
Yes.
Thank you,
The
Gov.
very handsome Attorney Joey Inocencio.
Kita mo na, Joey.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, and please allow me the honor of introducing the other co-host. for today's program. She was the governor for Central Luzon at the 23rd Board of Governors, IBP, for the term 2017 through 2019. She's smart and affable, and of course, very elegant, a dear friend to many, and I hope to be given the honor to be one of them. Our governor, Milet Eleazar.
Thank you for that very generous introduction, Joey, Attorney Joey. I'm with us also today. Allow me to introduce the former president of IBP Tarlac Chapter for the term 2015 to 2017. The wife, oh, she's also married to a lawyer. The wife of Attorney Christian V. Delphine B. Orencia of Agoo, La Union, and a mother of 3 children, happily married and still going strong. Attorney Leslie
Yes.
Peruk Orencia.
Thank you. Thank you, Gov Millet. Good afternoon to everyone. How about why don't we proceed with the mechanics of this contest? Attorney Joey and Gov Millet.
Yes, I'm sure they want to see it already.
Okay. Here are the mechanics for our contest. They're as follows. Number one, the nominees must be both lawyers, of course, legally married to each other and living together. Second, the submission entry should include letter A, proof of marriage through submission of a copy of a marriage contract or certificate, scanned or photographed. Letter B, photos of the lawyer couple, such as those taken at their wedding, travel, or even at work, at least 8 of them. And C, a write-up limited only to 1 legal size bond paper. Font size 12, single spaced, that provides the year the nominees passed the bar, their chapter membership, other relevant personal data, and their inspiring love story, of course, which may be published.
Next, criteria for judging. Length of the marriage, age of nominees, accomplishments, recognitions or contributions to society or legal profession, uniqueness and romance in their story. It should be, and there's still romance in their story. Contest winners determined by a panel of judges, whom we will meet later on, shall be awarded cash prizes, a plaque of recognition, and their love stories published by IBP. The chapters where the winning couples came from will also receive surprise cash prizes.
Mataas, marami kaya yun? Magkano kaya yun?
Surprise!
Ayoko mag-announce, baka magpalwal ako.
We are still accepting donations for that surprise cash prizes.
Baka
Okay.
ma-surprise ako lalo.
Yes, Gov Millet?
To meet our judges, are Governor Christine Joy S. Soliesta. She's from South Cotabato, General Santos City IBP Chapter. She's the current IBP Governor for Western Mindanao region. Gov, Joy? She's here.
Hello, everyone.
Say hi. Hi, Gov. Our
Hello.
next judge is Attorney Elaine Gay C. Ranieses Belen. She's from IBP Camarines Norte Chapter, and she's also a former IBP governor representing IBP Bicolandia region. Gov Gay, hi!
Hi. Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Am I visible?
Yes, we can see
Yes.
you.
Left?
Blooming.
Okay.
And our third judge is
Thank you.
Attorney Alicia Rizos Vidal. She is a member of Manila 1 chapter, and she was also a former governor representing the Greater Manila region. She's a regular host at DZRJ's 1 to 3 p.m. Sunday program and a constant resource person at PTV4's Bagong Pilipinas morning show. Currently, she's the IBP Liaison Officer and President of Women Lawyers Association of the Philippines. Please welcome Attorney Alicia Rizos Vidal.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you po, Gov Millet, for the very good introduction. Hello, everyone.
Magandang
Hey.
hapon po. Yes.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. In love
Gov
na tayo.
Millet. Yeah. Love is in the air, indeed.
Yes, indeed. After this.
Today we are live via Zoom, right, Attorney Joey and Gov Millet? We are also
Yes, we
live
are. Mhm.
via Facebook Live.
Yes.
This is the new norm. So why don't we greet all of them in languages we know? Like, what do we know, Attorney Joey? Magandang hapon po.
Pagkat ako
Naimbag
po
na
yung taga
malam?
Bulacan ay talagang Tagalog lang po ang aking
Okay.
Pinakamalalim na Tagalog.
pinakamalalim na Tagalog mula sa bahay ni
Okay.
Balagtas.
Sa amin, sa
well-
Bataan, halo Kapampangan at saka Tagalog.
Okay. Maya, pagat panapon po kaya kayo.
Ayun! Kapampangan yun.
I'm 50% Ilocano, I'm half Ilocano, so let me say, naimbag nga malam kada kayo. Amen. Tama ba yun? Ako, my mother will kill me. Anyway, shall we proceed with the contest proper?
Okay.
Yes.
So, our first couple. I'm sure they're all excited to see this.
Okay, for our first couple, I think I am assigned to be the writer for this.
Wala bang music yan?
Our first couple is from IBP Aklan. They're Judge Yolado and Attorney Gloria Masangkay. The title of their write-up is A Whirlwind Romance That Lasted for Decades. Attorney Gloria attended the TMI convention in the Bahay Aklan. For her, that was the beginning of everything. She remembered that she got a coupon and the message written on it was, "If you have none, you will have him." But she just ignored it. Then one day, Attorney Gloria was invited by her aunt to attend a baptism as one of the sponsors. There she met Judge Yolado Masangkay. Judge Yolado was instantly smitten by Attorney Gloria. For him, it was love at first sight. They had the opportunity to get to know each other more when Attorney Gloria's aunt convinced her to stay for the night to attend the dance party. There, Attorney Gloria and Judge Yolado found out that they are both lawyers. Attorney Gloria passed the bar on March 20, 1965, while Judge Yolado passed the bar on June 7, 1960 at the age of 21, which, of course, impressed Attorney Gloria. Judge Yolado wasted no time, and every day for 3 months, he visited Attorney Gloria, and his persistence paid off. They tied a knot on May 21, 1966, at the Calibo Cathedral to the delight of both their families who readily approved of their union. They have been married for more than 5 decades now and are blessed with 3 children, one of whom is also a lawyer. For Attorney Gloria, it was a realization of what was written on the piece of paper that she received when she attended the DMI convention. If you have none, you will have him. Judge Yulado and Attorney Gloria have proven that a relationship is not based on the length of courtship, but on the foundation that is built together. Since they're both lawyers, being deeply in love, they understand and support each other. Judge Yulado Masangkay was born on September 28, 1938. He is the only son of the late Flora and Manuel Masangkay. He is brother to 2 sisters, Benedicta and Nida. Judge Yulado Masangkay was a former IBP Aklan president for the years 1993 through 1995. He is also the former manager of the Rural Bank of Nabas. He also won as a councilor in Ibahay, #1 as an independent candidate, and retired as a municipal judge in 2008. Attorney Gloria Masangkay was born on October 7, 1937. She is the 6th child of the late Presentacion and Fortunato Eulalio of Calibo clan. She was a former president of the Rural Bank of Nabas, the legal officer of DPWH Calibo, and the legal researcher of CFI Calibo. She was a former PAO lawyer and awardee of the Lieutenant Governor's Award, Kiwanis International Philippines. She was also the vice president of the Legion of Mary, Boracay Island, an elder in the charismatic community, member of the Barangay Sang Virgen, DMI Calibo, Ladies of Charity, and a member of the Brotherhood Christian Businessmen and Professionals of the Philippines. Couple are active members of the IBP Aklan chapter in good standing, and they are managing the Masangkay law and notarial offices on Boracay Island, in Ibahay, and in Nabas, Aklan. Quoting what the couple said, and I quote, 54 years of togetherness is a combination of being owed to God and thankful to each other. Whatever the situation is, blessed it is to have a precious journey. Cherish what you have in the form of love and the loving soul. Each passing day is making you stronger, and being together with someone you love is truly one of the best things in life.
Thank you, Attorney Joey. Gov Milet. Let's have our next couple.
Okay. Okay. Our next couple is from IBP Camarines Sur. The title of their write-up is Love Does No Harm to a Neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfillment of the law. Romans 13, verse 10. Their love story, the love story of Attorney Florante Balane Nacor, or Nax, and Prosecutor Annette Magella Rumoralios Sumayo Nacor, or simply Antoinette, started in a jeepney ride in 1989. It was a jeepney ride from Pili to Naga. And as fate would have it, they became sweethearts a year after. After graduating from college, both decided to pursue their dreams of becoming lawyers. Antoinette studied in Manila, and to bridge the gap, they promised to write letters on a weekly basis and make regular long-distance calls. Nax even managed to send flowers every Valentine's Day. In 1994, however, the flowers did not arrive. Not knowing what happened, Antoinette stopped writing for 3 weeks, which devastated Knox. After knowing what happened, however, Knox almost sued RCPI. May RCPI pa nun. He sued RCPI, almost sued RCPI for damages. Luckily, RCPI settled. Currently, Attorney Antoinette is a family court prosecutor for the past 10 years. Attorney Knox, for his part, was elected as the IBP Vice President of Camarines Sur, where he chaired the Legal Aid Committee of the chapter in 2019. They received an award as the Most Improved Chapter, Category A, with citations for exhibiting creativity and innovativeness in the formulation of its legal aid projects. Attorney Knox is currently the chapter president of IBP Camarines Sur. It is not easy as it appears to be. Knox and Antoinette have 3 children, Cyrene, Fiona, and Fiel, 2 of whom have special needs. Cyrene and Fiel, Cyrene has autism, while Fiel has Cornelia de Lange syndrome. It is difficult for them, even as a couple and as parents. Both children have different and very challenging lifetime needs that any parent could have just bolted out of family or shut off and concentrate on their free time, on their time for their children without sense of others. With law as their fields of service, Knox and Antoinette chose to share their time, love, and talent to make a better community for others and for all children with special needs. By serving others, perhaps their memories may inspire kindness, if not mercy, to their children. Knox and Antoinette believe that service which does no harm to others is the fulfillment of what is just and good, which is the law. Because as Knox work mantra in the IBP, service is not work, but it's a way of life, a way of love. Indeed, as Antoine de Saint-Exupéry said, love does not consist in gazing at each other, but looking toward together, looking outward together in the same direction. Max and Antoinette are now 48 years old and will be celebrating their 20th wedding anniversary on December 22, 2021.
Thank you, of Millet. That was a very inspiring love story. And now, from IBP Cebu City. This romantic odyssey involves 2 members of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines Cebu City Chapter. Attorney Democrito Mokring Barcenas, past president of IBP Cebu City Chapter from 2003 to 2005, and his wife, Attorney Lourdes U. Barcenas, a 2-time member of the chapter's Board of Officers. Attorney Democrito C. Barcenas passed the bar in 1960, while his wife Lourdes passed the bar in 1992 after teaching in high school for more than 24 years. Their love story began in 1969 when Lourdes was teaching at St. Catherine's School in Karkar, Cebu, where Mokring was serving as the town's counselor. When Mokring became a lawyer in 1960 until the early days of 1969, marriage was far from his thoughts until he met Lourdes. He was smitten with love that ended his single blessedness and changed his life forever. Married on March 14, 1971 at the Sacred Heart Church, the couple will be celebrating their golden wedding anniversary this March 14, 2021, with pride in their capacity for endurance and mutual tolerance. Mokring's detention during the martial law deepened their love and devotion for each other. Those days were the darkest days in his life, not only because he was imprisoned, but also because his wife Lourdes was 8 months pregnant. She had to commute every day from where she was teaching at St. Catherine's School in Karkar, 40 kilometers away from Cebu City, to see him and bring him food. This sacrifice further strengthened their mutual affection. The couple both loved the law. Mokring has been a human rights lawyer for several decades and was the Free Legal Assistance Group Region 7 chair from 1995 until late 2020. He was adjudged as the most outstanding IBP chapter president of the entire country in 2005. He also served as the OIC Vice Governor of Cebu from 1986 to 1988. Lourdes was a professor at the University of San Carlos College of Law from 1998 to 2012, while teaching full-time as an associate professor at the University of the Philippines, Cebu, Business Management Division from 1994 to 2012. The couple's fascination with the law inspired their 3 children to take up law. A son, Dakila, is a presiding judge of the Municipal Trial Court in Cities in Cebu City Branch 2, while a daughter, Ligaya, is a legal officer of PhilHealth Cebu. Their partnership is enhanced by their travels to 40 countries in Asia, Europe, North and South America, and Africa, which broadened their cultural horizon and further cultivated their love for each other. Mokring's love for life and sense of humor is legendary, as his great passion for Lourdes, who is his #1 fan and driver. Yes, Lourdes takes the wheel and loves to drive for Mokring, who happily occupies the front seat of her heart. Mokring, who has written the book Never Forget, and Lourdes. Ladies and gentlemen, IBP Cebu City's golden couple, whose long romantic journey has lasted for more than half a century, makes us remember that indeed there is forever in love. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Attorney Democrito Mokring Barcenas and Attorney Lourdes U. Barcenas of IBP Cebu City.
Our next couple is from IBP La Union, and they're attorney Chris Alvin and attorney Glyza Bernadette Pinto Tadeo. And the title of their story is, listen to this, Mataba. As in mataba, it's mataba. And it appears to be written by attorney Chris himself. And I've had the privilege of reading this earlier, and it's a funny story, and I hope that everyone will enjoy it. And it goes like this. Mataba ka na rin pala. Iyan ang una kong naisip nang makita ko si Crush makalipas ang halos 6 na taon. Sino ba naman ang hindi mabibighani sa natatanging kagandahan ni Miss Glyza Bernadette Pinto at ang kanyang angking katalinuhan? Valedictorian siya, bulakbol naman ako. Kilala siya ng buong Pangasinan. Ako naman, mga aso ko lang ang nakakakilala sa akin. Sexy siya, mataba naman ako. Maganda siya, masipag naman ako. Tila langit at lupa kung maituturing kami kaya naman suntok sa buwan nang ma-inlove siya sa akin. Sinubukan ko siyang ligawan nung kami nasa second year high school. Kahit na kami ay nag-aaral sa magkaibang paralan. Pero naisip ko, wala naman akong panlaban. Madalas kong tinatawagan noon ng cellphone ng kanyang nanay para siya ay kamustahin gamit ang aming landline. Muntik na nga akong ibayad ng nanay ko dahil sa sobrang taas ng phone bill namin. Pero di lang pala pwedeng over the phone ang panliligaw. Dapat personal kang bumibisita. Hindi ko naman magawang bisitahin siya noon sa Alcala, Pangasinan dahil walang pinababa ang pera ang mga magulang ko. Tanging Ribisco crackers lamang ang laman ng aking pusa at hindi ko naman pwedeng ipambayad yun sa tricycle at sa jeep. Hanggang sa tuluyan ng naputol ang aming komunikasyon at kami ay tumungtong sa kolehiyo. Sa halos 6 na taon, wala na akong naging balita sa kanya. Lumipas pa ang panahon at unti-unti ko na rin siyang nakalimutan. Ngunit sadyang mapaglaro ang tadhana at kami ay muling pinagtagpo ilang buwan bago ang aming graduation sa kolehiyo. Sa pamamagitan ng isang common friend, nakuha ko ang kanyang cellphone number. Hindi na kita tatantanan. May cellphone na ako at may pang-load na. Masayang sambit ko sa sarili nung nag-reply sa akin. Hindi na ako nagpatumpik-tumpik pa at niyaya ko na siya kaagad na kumain sa labas. Mataba ka na rin pala. Yan ang una kong naisip nang makita ko si Crush. Sinundo ko siya sa Harrison Road, sa Baguio, gamit ang sasakyan ng aking tatay. Kumain kami sa labas, nagkwentuhan, nagtawanan, at makalipas ang ilang buwan, kami naman ang sorry, I cannot say it, Panyero. Hanggang tuluyan na ngang na-inlove sa akin ang dati kong crush. Ang munting pangarap ko noon, ngayon ay natupad na. Ang maging syota siya. Pero iba rin pala talaga kapag malakas ka kay Lord. Dahil bukod sa naging syota ko siya, naging asawa ko pa. Second year law student ako noon habang siya naman ay first year law student nang nagpasya kami na magpakasal. Inihiyaan kami ng magandang supling na si Pervina Lawrence E. Tadeo. Mahirap pumasok sa law school lalo na sa aming sitwasyon na parehong nagtatrabaho at pamilyado. Kahit na sobrang hirap, napatunayan ko na lahat ng luha, kaakibat ng sakripisyo sa pagpasok sa law school, sa pagbuo ng sariling pamilya, sa pagkaid ng pera, hanggang sa pagre-review for the bar examinations, ay napapawi sa piling ng isang taong handang sumuporta sa iyo sa anumang hamon ng buhay. Dala ng matinding dasal, tiwala sa sarili at preparasyon, naipasa namin ang 2016 Philippine Bar Examinations at ganap na naging mga abogado noong 2017. Kami ngayon ay nakikisa sa mga layunin at adhikain ng IBP La Union Chapter bilang kanilang mga miyembro. Noong ika-20 ng Disyembre 2020, pinagdiwang namin ang ika-10 taong anibersaryo ng aming pagmamahalan bilang mag-asawa. Ngayong abogado na kaming dalawa, madalas akong magbalik tanaw sa mga alaala ng aming pag-iibigan na pinagtibay na rin ng panahon. Kahit na madalas kong ini-invoke ang aking right to remain silent tuwing kami ay may hindi pagkakaunawan, lagi ko namang ipinagpupunyagi na minsan sa aking buhay, nagkatotoo ang aking mumunting hiling noong high school na kami at ito ay maging mataba. Magiging tayo balang araw. Sa kasalukuyan, kapwa kami empleyado sa gobyerno. Ang mahal ko mula sa DPWH ngayon ay nasa DSWD na. Patuloy na itinataguyod ang mga karapatan ng mga nasa laylayan, kababaihan, kabataan, at mamamayang Pilipino. Ako naman ay empleyado sa DPWH. Patuloy na sumusuporta sa Build program ng Pangulo at sa edad naming 32, kapwa kami naniniwalang di bali nang maging mataba basta kayo ay itinadhana. Lovely story. That's a story of Attorney Chris Alvin and Attorney Glyza Bernadette E. Tadeo from IBP La Union.
Gov Millet?
Yeah, hi. Yan. Is Gov Joy, he's still here? Gov? May nagtatanong kung may comment ka daw. Busy si Gov. Busy si Gov, nagja-judge.
Yung aso maingay.
Okay. Okay, we're done with our first 5 couples. First 4 couples. Let's have an intermission number from the crooner of the 23rd Board of Governors, the former governor of IBP Western Mindanao. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Governor Charles Resonable.
Hi, Gob. Millet,
Hi.
good afternoon. Good afternoon,
Hi, good
everyone.
afternoon, Charles.
Yes, I'm happy to be part of this IBP post-Valentine program. And before I sing you a song, I'd like to share a quote that as long as we live, there is never enough singing.
Sige.
This is OPM.
We're excited. Na-miss ka na namin eh.
Kung tayo ay matanda na, sana'y di tayo magbago. Kailanman, nasan man, ito ang pangarap ko. Makuha mo pa kaya ako'y hagkan at yakapin. Hanggang sa pagtanda natin. Nagtatanong lang sa'yo, ako pa kaya'y ibigin mo? Kung maputi na ang buhok ko. Pagdating ng araw, ang iyong buhok ay puputi na rin. Sabay tayong mangangarap ng nakaraan sa atin. Ang nakalipas ay ibabalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako na ang pag-ibig ko'y lagi sa'yo. Kahit paputi ang buhok ko. Na 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 na. Ang nakalipas ay ibabalik natin. Ipapaalala ko sa'yo ang aking pangako na ang pag-ibig ko'y lagi sa'yo. Kahit maputi, kahit maputi, kahit maputi na ang buhok ko. Thank you.
Wow, thank you, Governor Charles B. Razonable. And
Yes,
you're
Gov.
still here at the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. There is forever love.
Thank you, Ma'am Leslie.
Yes, thank you, Gov.
Thank you, Charles. Ikaw muna umalis, ha?
Yes, Gov. Thank you.
Gov Millet, I had to remind them that this is still with IBP. Baka akala nila nasa LSFM na sila after hearing Gov Charles.
Meron pa bang LSFM? I was thinking, that's
Nako,
what I
that
was
shows
gonna
our
say.
age. Sorry.
Hindi na sasabihin ko.
Lumitaw ang edad. Tinatawanan tayo ni Attorney Joey.
Joey, nung ba panahon mo, may LS? O may LS pa ba ngayon?
Ang inabutan ko, Gov, BTS tsaka Dynamite.
Naman, hiyang-hiya kaming dalawa.
Hiyang-hiya naman kami sa'yo.
Anyway.
May Spotify na yan si Charles. Hanapin nyo.
Certainly will. Okay. So we have how many more love stories? 6, right?
Yeah, we have 5 more. 5.
Mm-hmm. So shall we hear them? Yes.
Yes. Okay. Our next couple is from IBP La Union, Attorney Manolito and Attorney Marilyn Empeñado Hidalgo. The title of their love story is Stars. They've been married for 33 years. Some love stories are not written in the stars. Some start at the bar exam. Manolito Hidalgo and Marilyn Empeñado were both aspiring lawyers when they met at our Bar Review Center in Manila in 1986. Manolito, fresh from Baguio City, set out with his friends with hopes of passing the bar exams that year. Marilyn, a wide-eyed little woman from the Pitan City, dared the big city to do the same thing. Their relationship started over books and lectures, but mostly food. Manolito usually carries with him chocolates, which he distributes to his newfound friends, including Marilyn. Marilyn, for her part, would likewise bring delicacies from Mindanao to Manolito's lodgings. The seemingly innocent gestures between them developed into something deeper. Their brief separation after the bar exams only deepened their feelings for each other. When the results were released, only Marilyn became a lawyer that year. Manolito's parents, who expected to welcome a lawyer home after the bar exams, did just that. Manolito brought home a lawyer to be his future wife. Marilyn lived for a time in Cabala Union until they decided to tie the knot in 1988. Marilyn started her private practice in La Union, concentrating in criminal defense. Manolito, meanwhile, entered government service. Marilyn flourished in her private practice, handling often controversial criminal cases. Determined to be a lawyer, Manolito retook the bar exams, an endeavor which Marilyn fully supported. She would visit him at his apartment in Manila and brought him Manolito's favorites from his hometown. In 1998, Manolito's determination paid off as he passed the bar that year. He remained in government service after passing the bar. That same year, Manolito and Marilyn begot Iona Joy Mariel, their only daughter, whose name means God's gift of joy to Marilyn and Manolito. Manolito resigned from government service and eventually joined his wife in the private practice of law. Together, attorney Felipe Estepa established what is now known as the Hidalgo Estepa and Associates Law Offices in 2000. Prolific in their private practice, Marilyn became La Union Chapters president in 1999, while Manolito followed soon after in 2007. Their terms were marked with hospitality. Only the couple can give that their invitations to private gatherings were sought after. Manolito and Marilyn engaged in several civic organizations such as the Rotary International, where Marilyn became the president of one of its clubs in 2013. Marilyn also served as consultant to the Department of Social Welfare and Development and became an advocate of children's rights. Through the years, Manolito and Marilyn have been active in IBP La Union events. They still maintain the same law office where it was first established 22 years ago. They live with their daughter who also wishes to become a lawyer someday. In Langcua, San Fernando City, La Union, where Marilyn keeps a sprawling garden, plantita. There were no stars at the start of their love story. Through the years, they shone brightly in the legal circle, not only as brilliant practitioners, but also as pillars of marital life. Today, there are stars in their love story, their names. For this couple of 33 years, love actually is written in the stars. Such a lovely and inspiring love story.
Thank you. Yes, for more love overload, let me read to you the love story of attorney Cesar R. Vidal and Enriqueta D. Esguerra Vidal. They were classmates in their third year and fourth year in AB Political Science at the Faculty of Arts and Letters, UST. The first time Cesar laid his eyes on Baby, he knew at once that she is the reason for his existence and that she will be his partner forever. He pursued her for years but failed several times because Baby's consistent answer was that they have to concentrate on their studies. But when said reason no longer existed, as both of them were then sure to graduate, Cesar finally got the long-awaited meetings of the minds and hearts in a restaurant outside UST on Tuesday, March 10, 1970. Immediately, they proceeded to make a sacred confirmation of their informal vow inside the Santissimo Rosario Parish Church, otherwise known as the UST Chapel, the very same church where they later had the sacramental blessing for their marital union on January 2, 1977, already as lawyers. Pursuing their common dream to become lawyers, Baby enrolled as scholar in the UST Faculty of Civil Law in 1970, while Cesar in the College of Law of UP also as an entrance scholar. But often, Cesar was seen in UST to at least take a glimpse at Baby instead of attending his classes in UP. Both graduated in 1974 with baby as cum laude. Together, they took and passed the 1974 bar examinations. They were already working in the Supreme Court when the results were released in 1975. Baby continued working with much dedication in the Supreme Court where she built a good career. Because of her consistent outstanding performance, she was promoted to various positions until she became en banc clerk of court on September 24, 2010. She retired on July 15, 2015 after an extension of 1 year. In 1981, Cesar transferred to the GSIS when Justice Manuel M. Lazaro personally requested Supreme Court Justice Vicente Abad Santos to release him as his confidential attorney to help him with his jobs then as General Counsel of GSIS, Presidential Assistant for Legal Affairs, and Government Corporate Counsel, among others. Cesar's good performance merited the Outstanding Achievers Award given by Feliciano Belmonte, then President and General Manager of GSIS. Cesar was promoted as Manager of Legal until Belmonte's departure from GSIS to eventually become Speaker of the House of Representatives. Cesar retired from the GSIS in 1996 to join the Cebuana Luwilier Group of Companies, where he became head of the Legal Services Group and later also as executive trustee of the Cebuana Luwilier Foundation, where he undertook numerous projects for the poor and the needy, which greatly helped him qualify for and receive in 2011 the UST Quadricentennial Totus Tuus Award for Law and for being an exemplary man of dedicated service to others. Amiable and soft-spoken, Baby, on the other hand, was so loved at the Supreme Court that in a testimonial party which was given on her retirement and her family was invited thereat, Cesar, a natural singer and composer by heart, sang together with their 5 children the song he composed for her entitled Beautiful Babe, which narrated their love story and the 5 fruits thereof, their children. After the singing, the Chief Justice and other justices present gave their standing ovation, and 2 of them even hugged Cesar. This instantaneous act was a confirmation of the judicial respect for the virtue of family love. Ladies and gentlemen, the love that was sealed at the Santissimo Rosario Parish, made stronger through the years, the timeless love of attorneys Cesar R. Vidal and Enriqueta D. Esguerra Vidal.
Naman yung lahat ng mga love stories nila.
The next story is from IBP Negros Occidental, and this is the story of Judge Franklin and attorney Lorna de Monteverde, and it's entitled A Love Story, maybe taken from the Andy Williams song in the 1970s. It was certainly not love at first sight. Young Frank was, in fact, requested by Lorna's mother to fetch Lorna from work and see her home because of the many suitors that she had. Being distant relatives, he complied. He would visit their home not to court her, but to play games with her sisters. They both had partners at the time. The time spent at Lorna's home played with their hearts, and soon they found themselves gradually falling in love with each other. Defying conventions and traditions, sometime in 1965, Frank asked Lorna to marry him, and Lorna readily said yes. And so, they secretly wed before a judge. The marital spat soon followed, which led to their alienation from each other for a month. But ultimately, love prevailed. And after 3 months, they got married again on May 21, 1966. It's been 54 years since that wedding, and the marriage has not only become stronger, their love has become deeper, more blissful, truer, complete, grounded in respect, faith, confidence, selflessness, trust, and deep concern for each other's happiness. One can still see the same gleam and excitement in their eyes when they see each other, something that rarely happens in couples that have married for so long. But life has not always been kind to them. Struggling to support themselves while living in Manila, they did all kinds of jobs. Frank did odd jobs working as an agent for an encyclopedia company and as a medical representative. Lorna, on the other hand, had to commute daily to her work at the National Electrification Administration despite her pregnancy at the time. Finally, they relocated to Bacolod City in 1965. Frank worked in an insurance company until he decided to pursue law at the University of Negros Occidental Recoletos in 1973. But after 2 years, he dropped out because of his differences with his insurance professor. Meanwhile, Lorna worked at the Development Bank of the Philippines as a documents analyst in the legal department. After convincing Frank to pursue his law course and finish it, Frank graduated in 1979 and passed the bar in 1980. After that, Frank worked as a consultant with the DBP and later became its regional lawyer in 1990. After 15 years, Frank availed of the early retirement program of the bank. And just 3 months after that, he was appointed judge of the RTC Himamaylan Negros Occidental. He was eventually transferred to Bacolod City, RTC Branch 44, where he remained as judge until his mandatory retirement in 2014. Meanwhile, Lorna also pursued her law degree at the University of Negros Occidental Recoletos and passed the bar in 1983, 3 years after Frank. She then availed of the DBP's early retirement program and proceeded to become a PAL lawyer for 11 years. After dedicating her life as a PAL lawyer, she also became an MTCC judge in 1994, and was thereafter appointed as executive judge until she retired in 2011. She also served in the academe as assistant dean at the University of Negros Occidental Recoletos College of Law. Both Frank and Lorna excelled not only as judges, but in other activities as well. Frank became the IBP president of Negros Occidental in 2001 till 2003, and during his stint, the chapter received numerous awards for its projects in the MCLE program, the first IBP chapter to be allowed to conduct their local MCLE program. He was also elected president of the Negros Occidental Regional Trial Court Judges Association for 2006 until 2010, and went on to win as president of the Philippine Judges Association from 2011 until 2013. In such capacity, acted as an ex officio member of the PhilJam. After his retirement, Frank was appointed chairman of the MWSS from 2017 until 2019, and presently, he serves as a regular member of the Judicial and Bar Council, representing the IBP until 2023. Meanwhile, Lorna was chosen from among the judges to train in the JDR program of the Supreme Court, and after her training, she went around the country to conduct trainings and lectures on the JDR, a task she performed exceptionally well, earning praises from the Supreme Court. Aside from being married for 54 years and having 6 children, and 13 grandkids, Frank and Lorna exemplified not only a love so deep and strong, but also the heart to serve others, the community, and the country. They're not only lawyers, but also leaders in the IBP, in the judiciary, in the community, and are tirelessly continuing to serve the country until now. That's the story of Judge Frank de Monteverde and Attorney Lorna Monteverde.
Lovely pictures. It shows their happiness. Okay. Oh. Ito na ba, yung next couple. To pressure to ha.
Yes.
Sa akin napunta.
The couple.
Yeah. Okay, our next couple. Attorney Ellis and Attorney Olivia Jacoba from Nueva Ecija. What better way than to start a relationship inside the church with God as your witness? Married since July 23, 1966, for 54 years. Their love blossoms and continues. Nobody introduced them to each other. It was a quaint church in Caranglan, Nueva Ecija, where they first met. Tito Olive, as we fondly call her today, is a native of Caranglan, where Tito Eli's father was then assigned as district supervisor. Tito Olive daily visits the church, and she has come to know Tito Eli's father because he stays at the parish church when in Caranglan. In the year 1962, right after passing the bar exam and during the town fiesta, Tito Elis went to Caranglan, and as his usual way when visiting a place for the first time, he proceeded first to the town church. Tito Olive was at the same church at that time, and she was arranging flowers at the altar. Upon laying her eyes on him, she immediately uttered, "Are you Olive?" In reply, she said, "Are you Alice?" And their forever started with those questions. Tito Alice graduated in 1961 at the MLQU, while Tito Olive graduated in the same year at the University of Santo Tomas. They both took the bar the same year and passed the same in 1962. They worked as legal researchers of the Court of First Instance in Cabanatuan City. They would go to work together, and Tito Ellis would bring Tita Olive home every day. Soon, Tito Ellis went into private law practice, while Tita Olive went on to work as clerk of court of the first instance until she also joined private law practice. He did not court her. That's an emphasis. There was no exchange of I love yous, but they were together almost every single day since the day they met until they decided to get married on July 23, 1966. Their marriage was blessed with, hear this guys, 11 loving children, 4 of whom have become lawyers themselves. Attorney Jerry Broderick, Attorney Alexis Rainier, Attorney Anthony Rafael, who is married to Attorney Tisha Paz, and Attorney Maria Lavinia, who herself is married to Attorney Ari Vergil Fabio. The couple succeeded in raising all their children into becoming successful professionals through sheer hard work at private law practice, which happened to be their bread and butter from the 1960s up to the present. They're both active and respected members of the IBP, as Tito Ellis served as IBP President of Nueva Ecija Chapter from 1995 to 1997, while Tito Olive was elected IBP President of Nueva Ecija Chapter from 2003 to 2005. Tito Olive also served as governor of the IBP Central Luzon in the year 2011 to 2013, and also as National Director for Peer Assistance of the IBP. 54 years and 11 children after, Tito Ellis and Tita Olive remain strong partners both in law practice and in married life. Half a century later, their love continues to blossom as they are very much, in fact, inseparable. Ladies and gentlemen, our couple from Nueva Ecija, Attorney Ellis Jacoba and Attorney Olivia Jacoba, married for 54 years.
Wow. Heartwarming love stories this beautiful afternoon,
Yes.
right? If you are beside a loved one now, how about a hug for him or her? Okay. Biglang may narinig ako, social distancing. Anyway, let's proceed. For yet another romantic plot, allow me to read the loving recollection of attorney Ana Cristina R. Iglesias of her enchanting love story with attorney Jose Jat Tabamo IV, both from IBP Tarlac Chapter.
Gov, nabasa ko yan. So millennial.
Yes. And here she goes. We have an official version of our love story when asked how we met. But friends and family know that we two did not just meet through common friends at our alma mater, the University of the Philippines College of Law, but through a social networking platform that Zoomers only now know as a relic of the early 2000s, a site called Multiply. Thanks to Multiply's built-in feature letting you know who viewed your post, I was shocked one day to find that nearly all of my photos and posts had been viewed by a certain O, sparking my own curiosity. Despite many opportunities, if fate had willed it, to have met in the past, and despite having a number of common friends, it was a photo of an ostrich and Jat with his niece that got the conversation started between us online. Perhaps this part of our story harkens to You've Got Mail, a popular Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan romantic comedy film of the early 2000s, when the apex of internet speed was being able to send an email at all. But in 2007, this story proceeded along the lines of Yahoo Messenger conversations and virtual tambay on each other's Multiply pages to listen to each other's music, before eventually meeting in a totally unplanned and uncontrived way at a video session with common friends. After 7 years of couplehood, we impulsively ditched our wedding plans. Instead, we set into motion Article 26 of the Family Code of the Philippines by getting married, just the two of us, before an Argentine judge and later an Argentine priest in Buenos Aires, Argentina in 2014. It was an exciting experience, breaking down and fulfilling the elements of Article 26. It's one of our favorite stories to tell as a couple. And pañeros and pañeras, may I invite you to listen to this contemplation of Attorney Iglesias, which I think merits your loving attention. She says, most people assume that lawyers being married to each other is a conflict-ridden relationship. In the past 14 years of being together, it is clear to us that while law plays its role in our relationship, it is just a subset of what we have in common and built together. Aside from our two adorable little children, we love comic books, music, and fountain pens. The two of us being a part of the same profession enriches both our legal knowledge, experience, and interest in our respective fields. It's quite a relief to talk to someone who will not judge you when you say a legal jargon, or to be able to ask for help trying to formulate the right phrase or pick apart a legal problem. Above all, it's good to be married to a lawyer who understands the most important doctrine of all: happy wife, happy life. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The youngest couple who shared with us a very contemporary version of today's love. Attorney Jose Jad J. Tabamo IV and Ana Cristina R. Iglesias of IBP Tarlac Chapter.
Gov Joy. Happy wife daw, happy life.
The most important of all doctrines daw yan.
Ano sabi? Gov Joy, ano?
At Attorney Joey, bakit po? Press Joey, bakit ayaw niyo pong magsalita?
Wala.
Happy life. Happy wife,
Yeah.
happy wife, happy life.
medyo na-inspire ako dun sa mga storya na nabasa natin at napakinggan ngayong hapon dahil nagpapatunay talaga na, well, love transcends many, many boundaries. And I'm happy that yung ating mga manonood at tagapakinig ay ganun din, na-inspire din, especially yung mga matatagal na couples na nakita natin ngayon. And truly, they are a blessing to all of us.
Indeed. And love is most beautiful when shared between lawyers pala. Okay. So, shall we have another song, Gov Millet?
Si Governor Joy daw, merong sasabihin sa happy life, happy wife.
Really? Let us hear that.
How you, Gov?
So, good afternoon, and I'm so honored to listen to all the love stories of all the generations are very well represented. At least yung mga millennials, alam na nila yung love is pare-pareho lang siya. Millennials, oldies, the same lang yung requirement. So, honored. Nakakatuwa, especially yung kay I'm most attached to the story of who's that? The flag lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because my father was also a flag lawyer, so I know how difficult it was during those times.
Yes,
flag lawyer. So thank you for sharing all your love stories.
Thank you, Gov.
Thank you, Gov. Thank you.
Thank you, Gov.
Okay. So while we're determining the scores, parang di ba? Parang pageant.
Yes.
So please.
May taga-SGV ba tayo dito, Gov? Or tabulation?
To tabulate the scores.
To tabulate the scores. Meron.
Let's see how lawyers tabulate. It would be interesting.
Si Attorney Joey sa happy wife, happy life.
Bigla ako naging speechless.
Speechless. Makapag-shopping natin. Are you there,
Okay.
Gov Charles?
Gov Charles? While our judges are having a difficult time
Ayos na ni Gov Charles yung setup niya.
tabulating the scores of the contestants. Okay, Gov Charles?
Yep. Attorney
What's your next
Leslie.
song? Opo, what's your next song?
I won't last the day. I won't last the day without you.
Wow.
Last
Oh,
the day.
Okay.
Yeah. Paul Williams.
Yeah.
sige, let's hear it from Governor Charles Resanable.
Day after day, I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong. I'm not that strong. It's nice to know that there's someone I can turn to who will always care. You're always there when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. So many times when the city seems to be without a friendly face, a lonely place, it's nice to know that you'll be there if I need you, and you'll always smile. It's all worthwhile when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. Touch me and I end up singing. Trouble seems to up and disappear. You touch me with the love you're bringing. I can't really lose when you're near. When you're near, my love. If all my friends have forgotten half their promises, they're not unkind. Just how to find one look at you, and I know that I could learn to live without the rest. I've found the best when there's no getting over that rainbow. When my smallest dreams won't come true, I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. When there's no getting over that rainbow, when my smallest dreams won't come true, I can take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pañeras and Pañeras, Governor Charles B. Resanable, giving us his rendition of I Won't Last a Day Without You, of the Carpenters. Tama po ba yun?
Tama po, tama po.
Okay. Yan ho actually ang theme song ng parents ko. Naku, Gov. Charles, theme song ng parents ko.
Hindi, ibig ko sabihin niya, Renaissance man itong si Gov. Charles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Attorney Joey?
Yes.
Yes. Some are asking, yung mga mananalo daw ba, ano ba ang kanilang matatanggap ngayong gabing ito?
Well, I'm sorry,
The
I don't
list?
have the details with me.
Yeah, but I think each couple will receive a plaque of recognition. Tama po ba yun, Gov Millet?
Yes, 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 of
Yes.
course. Uh-huh.
Yeah, right. That's right. They will receive a plaque of recognition. Wait, can we show it from
Yes.
from
And
our
Attorney Joey,
operator?
please do the
Okay,
honors of
Technical magic.
reading the
thank
plaque of
you.
recognition. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Attorney Leslie and Gov. And here's the plaque of recognition that we are giving out to all our contestants and participants for this afternoon. And it reads as follows: Integrated Bar of the Philippines, there is forever love between lawyers. Plaque of recognition. This plaque of recognition is hereby awarded to our contestants for sharing with us their inspiring love story. As a couple, their gift of married life is a statement of endless love and a shared passion to uphold the law and serve the community. May God continue to bless you as you inspire others. Given this 12th day of March 2021 via Zoom, video conferencing, and Facebook Live. Signed, Attorney Domingo Egon Cayosa, National President and Chairman of the 24th Board of Governors. And signed, Attorney Marie Fe Galvez Garcia, National Executive Director for Administration, IBP.
Thank you. I wonder if we're ready with the scores, or shall we first have the video teaser? Yes.
Naka-plastic. Walang music. Sorry. Sorry.
If ever I had a video,
Tuloy na.
would you dance in it? Would you dance in it? In it? Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, pañeros and pañeras, you are still here at the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. There is forever love, celebrating the great love stories of Filipino lawyers. Are you enjoying so far? Yes?
Yes. Nahirapan lang magtali yung ating
We're all excited.
yes.
May,
Parang
may tie ba?
lang yan. Baka mamaya magkamali ng announcement.
Ang mahirap kasi, lawyers din ang nagtatabulate yata. So, mahirap ang math.
Yeah, we'd like to thank all those who submitted their love stories and shared with us yung kanilang achievements.
Yes, and we are most blessed and most privileged to have been given the trust to read your love stories.
Thank you too for your chapters, for taking time out to gather these materials and nominate the couples. Actually, marami pa dyan. Hindi na isama, but because of ECQ, maraming mga prohibitions, protocols and all.
Yes. But we could have a part 2, part 3 perhaps.
Yes.
Gov Millet and Attorney
Oo
Joey.
naman.
You agree?
Millet and Dean Leslie should be there.
Din Leslie, dapat ikaw. Leslie, dapat nandun ka.
Opo. Ikatutuwa ng mga anak namin yan. Lagi nilang tinatanong paano kami nagkakilala.
Paano ba nagkakilala?
Aray ko, ayan, inumpisahan na natin.
Anyway,
Gov Millet, how is it ba to be married naman to a doctor? Parang, paano ba yun naman? Oh. That's interesting also.
Yeah, very calming. Kasi, di ba, syempre,
very
anesthesiologist
calming.
ang asawa ko. Parati ako
Oo nga
bawal
naman.
magpanic. Si Pres Egon. Pres.
Opo, let's hear it from our president.
The epitome of cool.
Yes.
President Egon.
Pres Egon. Curious kami. Andiyan pa ba si Pres Egon? Natawag yata sa kusina si Pres. Oh. Andito naman si Attorney Mitoy.
Oh yeah, why don't we hear it from her?
Ayan.
Okay. Attorney Joey, how many years have you been married? I'm sorry.
I've been married for...
Some girls are asking, sorry,
10,
I have to ask, 10 years.
10 years, yeah. 10 years.
Okay.
I'm 52 years old. I married at 41.
Oh, I thought I married quite late. I got married at 32. Di pala, you got married at 41.
Later, yeah.
So much like the other love story we read, na akala niya hindi na siya mag-aasawa until he saw the love of his life. Ganun pala yun, ano? You wait too long, pero pag nakita mo na siya, alam mo siya na.
Yeah.
Oo, diba?
Actually, before I married, I've been dreaming of this girl who was always dressed in white, and I dreamt so many times about her. And siya pala yun, I ended up marrying a nurse.
Really? That reminds me of the love story of the late President Marcos and Imelda Marcos. Diba? 11 days of courtship. Tapos sabi daw ni Imelda, how could you love me? You've just seen me today. Sabi daw ni President Marcos, I've loved you all along. Kasi meron daw siyang picture of what type of girl he would marry. And he had exactly yung kung paano itsura daw ni First Lady, ganun daw ang kanyang. Yes. So I've loved you all along, sabi daw ni President
First
Marcos.
time I heard of that. First time.
Oh yeah. Shows the Ilocano blood in me.
Yeah, nga pala. No?
Okay.
Nagpapanik yung aking dito. Nagpapanik yung aking nagko-compute.
Yan na
tight
nga.
ang laban. Go.
Oo nga.
Oo, tight.
Interesting. We have a golden couple, together for 50 years and another 6 years, I think. So,
Yes.
mhm.
Interesting yun, Actually, nung narinig ko yung multiply, saan yun?
Oo nga. I had to Google. Multiply. Okay.
Ano theme song nila? Ano kaya theme song nila?
Oo nga. You could, Attorney Iglesias and Attorney Tabamo, what's your theme song? Please let us know. Baka pag sinabi niya yung awitin, ano daw yun? Santana? Sabi ko na.
Joey, ano yun?
Joey, could you sing that to us? Oh!
You and I.
Why don't you and I?
Charles, alam mo yun? Charles.
Okay. Oo nga. Gov Charles, could you sing that for us? The love song, the song of the youngest couple.
Leslie?
Yun, yung kanilang song ay Why Don't You and I?
Hindi ko alam yan.
Huwag ka mag-alala, hindi ko rin
Why
po.
don't you sing us another song? Meron ka pa ba dyan?
Yes, Go Charles, one more.
Somewhere down the road. Ano ko nag-request talaga? Of Barry Manilow. Okay.
Ito. Isa.
Yan. Parang wala yata tayong mga kamay.
Kaya hindi makasagot.
Yep.
Yay!
Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? I may be climbing on rainbows, but baby, here goes. Dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this song is leading to, I want to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. No, you don't know me well. And every little thing only time will tell. If you believe the things that I do, then we'll see you through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. And if I chose one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. Baby, you know that dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if I chose one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. Thank you.
Wow!
Galing!
Ladies and gentlemen, Governor Charles B. Razonable. Yay! Make it with you. Ang ganda ng lyrics nun, Gov and Joey.
Oh.
Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. But if I choose the one I'd like to help me through, I'd like to make it with you.
Talaga naman. May love na naman si Dean Leslie.
Yeah. I think all those love stories brought out the romantic side of us tonight.
Yeah.
I could see couples having a romantic dinner later, most likely, after this.
Yun. Meron ko agad.
Opo, nakikinig po ang asawa ko, magluto
Friday
ka na
date.
po. Okay. So how are we going with the scores, Gov Millet?
Let me
If you
ask.
note, yeah. Okay. If you notice, nasa Tarlac po ako. Si Press Joey ay nasa Bulacan. At si Gov Millet ay nasa Quezon City, tama ba 'yon?
Quezon City, yeah.
So why don't we also greet our viewers nationwide, Attorney Joey? From La Union, from Tarlac, Bulacan, Cebu, Aklan, Negros
Yes,
Occidental.
Negros.
Wow. All
Ang
over
dami
the
nila.
Philippines.
You're right. And sa part 2 natin, Dean Leslie, malamang mas marami pang may engganyo na lumahok sa ating contest na ito because it's a very, very good project. It's worthwhile and kagaya nga nasabi kanina ni Presegon, we need this. We need this kind of break. After yung mga pinagdaanan natin recently, this is the kind of break that we need.
Yes, si Pres Egoy would always tell us that we should be kind to each other. No?
Correct. Yes.
Because the world is so harsh and we occupy a very difficult position in the society also. So it is nice to bond together like this and speak about love, the most powerful feeling in the universe, love. Okay. Nagmamahal din pala ang isang abogado, sabi ng
Oo
mga
naman.
Oo naman. At pag nagmahal, todo, 'di ba?
Oo, kita nyo nga sila Tita Olive, 11 children.
May utang pa po siya noon dahil
Oo,
12 sana 'yon. Okay.
Incidentally, President Egon could not join us today for the latter part of our program because he's being interviewed on some pressing matters right now. So he sends his apologies to us. Anyway, we have our EVP. Andito naman si EVP. EVP Bert Estrada.
Hi. Yes, go. Good
Say
afternoon.
hi. Hi,
Hi
EVP.
po.
Hello po.
EVP
Good
is in
afternoon
the
po,
house.
EVP Bert.
Hi.
Ayun.
Hello, good evening everyone.
EVP.
Good evening po.
Good evening,
Meron
EVP.
Kingdom naman. So,
phoned in question dito Ang tanong, how did you meet?
ano po?
How did you meet the one you love?
My love story started when I was in high school. So I married my high school sweetheart. We were sweethearts since third year high school.
Wow.
So we are now 18 years, married for 18 years, and we have been blessed with 4 boys.
Wow. You started quite young. Third year high school. Diba?
Yeah.
How many years married na nga po, EVP? How many years married?
We've been married for 18 years.
18
but
years.
together for since high school, so we've been together for 27 years.
Wow, that's a long
More than
time.
silver, ha? More than silver.
Yeah.
And still very much in love.
Nahirapan sila
Yes.
magtali, EVP Nahirapan magtali yung ating
Ganun. Oo nga, kasi
yung ating accounting kasi meron daw nagtay.
Sabi ko na nga ba
Laking gastos.
parehang lahat very inspiring stories, no? So
Sabay awit ng Sana Dalawang Puso ko. Kasi Gov
Pwede na
Charles,
ba?
pwede na po bang mag-announce or
Okay. Let me ask first how this will go.
Well, if there's a tie, I wonder how are we going to break the tie? Paawitin ba natin yung dalawang couples? Biglang nag-leave the group yung mga Attorney Joey, you sing, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
medyo. Pag naliligo.
Okay. Si Gov
No.
Millet.
We sing with friends, yeah. Sometimes, yes.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Awarding of winners na tayo.
Ayan na. I was told that even if there's a tie, we will not break the tie because this is the first time that we have conducted this program of Forever Love. So we will give both winners the same price, equal price sila, including their chapter.
Yay! That's good.
Yay!
So all entries will receive a plaque of recognition, which was read by Attorney Joey earlier. So now we proceed to the awarding of winners. Nahirapan yung judges natin eh. Hindi nila tuloy ma-break yung tie. Okay. So we have our Gmar. Okay. Third place, no? Third place will be read by Judge Attorney Elaine Gay, Ranieses Belen. Gov Gay. Are you there? Nagsusuklay pa po.
Oh. Okay.
Gov. Okay.
Hindi.
Naka-off yata yung video mo, Gov.
Okay.
Nako. Nako, nawala.
Yeah? Anyway, so we are about to announce the third place, no? The lawyer couple will receive 10,000 pesos. And the IBP chapter where they belong to will receive 2,000 pesos plus that plaque of recognition, which was earlier read by Press Joey.
Saktong-saktong pang date yan, Dean Leslie. Weekend pa naman ngayon.
Yes. And if we keep doing this, next time baka may trip to Boracay.
Yan ang sinasabi ko.
Trip to Hong Kong. Pwede ba yun, Gov Millet?
Ay, sasali na ako. Agad-agad. Pag-aaraling ko na lang lo asawa ko.
Yeah. Well, this is just the beginning.
Maybe Gov Joy has the list of winners if she can read. Okay, first si Gov Joy. Gov Joy will announce the first place and Attorney Alice Vidal will announce the second place but we will wait for Gov Gay to announce the third place.
Wala pa siya. Okay.
Is she here already? Okay, we received message from Governor Gov Gay, and her connection is so poor, and she sent the winner for the third place. The winner is meron bang drum roll?
Drum roll.
The winner is
our couple from IBP.
So high-tech. Okay.
IBP.
Yay! Wow, congratulations po.
Congratulations po, Judge.
Judge Gelado and Attorney Gloria Masangkay. The prize for third place is a plaque of recognition and 10,000 pesos plus 2,000 pesos for their chapter. IBP Aklan chapter.
Again, congratulations po.
Congratulations, Judge and attorney. Okay, our second place will be read by Attorney Alice Vidal.
Okay, it is my honor and privilege to announce the winner of the second place, lawyer couple from IBP Manila 2 chapter.
Yay!
Cesar and Enriqueta Vidal. Congratulations, baby.
There.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. From IBP Manila. They brought home 15,000 pesos. And 3,000 pesos for IBP Manila chapter. Congratulations. Govmilet, some are asking, for some who may have missed this, how could they watch this again? Will this be streamlining through an FB page?
There's an FB replay. Naka-FB live din tayo eh. So, this will be access the IBP FB page.
Yes.
You can access the IBP FB page for a replay of this program.
Okay, some are sending in their messages. Congratulations, Cesar and Baby from all those. Yes, yes. Congratulations. Oh, now we're going to the first prize.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. And
20,000
Govmilet?
5,000 for the chapter.
Wow.
Gov Joy, please do the honors.
Okay. I'm very much honored to announce the first place. Tayo sila. Attorney Franklin and Lorna de Monteverde of Negros Occidental.
Wow!
Wow!
And Attorney Democrito and Lourdes Barcenas of Cebu City.
Congratulations! Congratulations!
Congratulations! So it's a tie. This has been wonderful, a wonderful afternoon for everyone.
Now, okay.
Gov, I noticed that those who won, two of the couples who won, were those married for 54 years. Sina Judge Yulado and Attorney Gloria Masangkay, and sina Judge Franklin and Attorney Lorna de Monteverde. Married for 54 years. How's that?
Yeah, so they truly deserve the award tonight for having survived the length of time, diba? Paano kaya to be married 50 years, ano? Wow. That's a long time.
Diamond is 50, no? 50
yeah.
Gold.
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 Yes.
A diamond is 75.
Yes, to last 50 years, you have to be truly madly in love. No, I should correct that. To be married for 50 years to a lawyer. No. That doubles it. It's like 100 years, eh. You know how hectic the life of a lawyer is, diba? Gov Millet and Attorney Joey.
Yes, that's true.
So to live 50 years with together as lawyers doubles the fun, doubles the challenges, I guess. But doubles the happiness.
Yun naman ang reward.
Yes.
Doubles the happiness.
Closing.
Leslie.
Yes, closing remarks.
Yeah. Um, to do our closing remarks to end our program tonight. Of course, we also have our equally dashing and debonair EVP, Executive Vice President of the IBP, Governor Bert Estrada from, he's the governor of Eastern Mindanao. EVP, hi,
Yeah.
good evening.
Hi, good evening. Thank you. So, firstly, I'd like to thank, we would like to thank, of course, the National IBP Office for having this very wonderful activity. And, of course, our excellent hosts, Attorney Joey, Gov Millet, and Attorney Leslie for a superb hosting of this event. And of course, to our wonderful couples, thank you for sharing your love and your life story to us. It has been very inspiring. And of course, I'd like to thank also Attorney Charles, our
Crooner.
balladeer. And I would like to say that this project is indeed very timely, and we will commit that we will continue such activity in the future, which celebrates life and love. No? If we always have programs for awards and for issues of national concern, all the more we should always celebrate love and humanity in lawyers. Just like to point out that aside from the very inspiring we could see our calls are first service-oriented individuals, having most of them being IDP officers in their own chapters and public servants. But together, we can see that they are God-centered couples. All of them have invoked that God has been in the center of their union, which has enabled them to be together until this day. And I believe, and I always hear that marriage is the institution which manifests the infinite love of God, no? And that it is where we show that we can give up our individuality to serve our partner, our family, and yes, there is forever love, even for lawyers, because love is infinite. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your life stories, and we hope to have more of these kind of projects in the future. Good evening, and thank you so much.
Thank you, EVP Bart. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, EVP.
Thank you.
Well,
Uh,
humanizing the lawyer is truly a commendable project. Right, Gov Millet?
right, indeed, it is. It is. We hope to have more of this.
Okay, so shall we say goodbye to our pañeros, pañeras, and friends of IBP? Attorney Joey, would you like to say anything?
Naka-mute ka.
There you go. Yes, thank you po, Dean Leslie and Gov Millet. I'd like to say thank you. Unang-una kay President Egon and kay EVP Bert. Of course, sa ating magandang Governor, Gov Millet, and si Governor Fe and Dean Leslie for coming up with this very, very wonderful project that makes us feel humans again. Dahil siguro sa dinami-dami ng ating ginagawa, we're so busy. We need this kind of interaction among us and be inspired by wonderful stories of love and marriage. And sana po, we can come up with other projects like this, if not like this one, similar to these projects. It's been an honor to be one of the co-hosts for today's affair. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, for me, I will just say again that love is most beautiful when shared between lawyers. So tonight, as you go down memory lane, Pañeros, Pañeras, and friends of IBP, this has been the IBP National Office. There is forever love. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, everyone. Just an announcement from the National Office. Yung mga plaque nyo po, papadala po namin by LBC. At yung pong prices, papadala po namin by GCash. Papadala daw po ng GCash. So,
Okay. Paano daw yung walang GCash? Okay.
GCash load na lang, Gov. Load.
O bank transfer.
Okay.
20,000.
New normal. Okay.
New normal. I'm sure my husband is watching tonight. And as we celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary last January.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Gov.
All I can say is, ito, maririnig niya to for the first time. I will always hold your heart more tenderly than mine.
Wow.
Nice. Ikaw, Attorney Joey, huwag tayo patalo. It's our chance.
I'll come up with a better one. Yeah, I'll come up with a better one. Promise.
Ako, my heart has been restless until I found you. Naps. So, Attorney Joey, may utang ka sa amin, ha?
Ang nasa isip ko lang, in God we trust.
So, the operative word is trust. Okay. Well, it's been an enjoyable evening, right?
Thank you.
Maraming salamat.
Right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes. Love, love, love. Thank you. Bye.
Ang lima ba wala?
Congratulations sa lahat po. Salamat. Thank you.
Yes.
Lourdes Barcelos is speaking. Uy. Ano yan? I don't know.
Nay!
Yes.
Baka po, Nay, kung cellphone, di ko pa ba